Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Meister Klotz, back in the garage, working on the GT40. Got some updates for you guys. Been working on my parking brake system. It's not connected up right now. I haven't bolted it down. I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it. You can see how the cables came out. Routing comes through just above the spine or the center tunnel. Passes through there with the rod end. Comes out here. And there's a lever. And the lever grabs a separate caliper. So there's a lever there. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a separate parking brake caliper. Of course, the regular brakes. I got all the brake and clutch lines routed. You can see them coming through here on the forward bulkhead. All the lines go through the center spine, and if we look at the back, you can see where they come out. They come out underneath. Can't really get it down that low, but got the left rear brake and the clutch, so the brake line is going through here. And it hooks up to the hose. Of course, on the other side, no clutch, just a brake line. And so I got it all secured down. And comes out, there's a bulkhead fitting, flexible hose. See if that'll focus. There we go. So there's the bulkhead fitting, flex hose. Haven't connected it to the back of the caliper yet, but something like that. And you can see under the dash here, the brake lines have check valves in there, and the clutch line doesn't. So there you can see the upper part. There's up there in the top is a switch for my brake lights. And you can see where it goes through. There's another bulkhead fitting. Looking at that'd be the left front brake. And it's hard to see the other one with the heater hoses in the way. But that was kind of a challenge, figuring out which line went where. Got her done. Got my alignment all done. I started working on the dash and the AC. So the dash is just sitting in place. It's not really in the right place. There'll be some trimming to get it to fit right. Under the dash is a plenum. This is a plenum here. So the plenum is for the air conditioning only. The heat comes out the bottom. So this is the evaporator here, and the air outlets come through, and then they're going to go down through here, and then I'll have to cut a hole in here so it comes out the dash. Was a job getting that evaporator in. It's tucked up there pretty good, and it's mounted pretty solid. Probably hard to see. I've got heater hoses hooked up just to the bulkhead fittings right now. And way back in there, maybe we can see, I've got the bulkhead fitting for the AC. It's way up there. So the one with the light coming through is the dash 6, is the I believe that's the return line, and the other line is the pressure line. I think I got that right. I'm just mocking up the cooling system. Got my silicone hoses from Pegasus. There, it's just mocked up right now. Nothing is tight. I found these Y fittings here. So this will be the hot coolant from the engine. Hopefully it'll also flow here, and I can bring it around over to my for my heater core. That evaporator has a heater core in it too. And then this, the hot water will go through the radiator, and it'll flow through, and then when it gets to the other side, it should be cooled down, and so hopefully this will scavenge the water from the heater, the return water from the heater, back to the engine, back to the water pump. I hope I don't have too many curves. Hope I can get good flow and I don't get overheating. So you can see here I got the dash 10 line for the AC, and I've had the lines going through the spine, but I pulled them back out. I got to make the crimp connections on there. So this is the bulkhead fitting for the AC on the front. These are the bulkhead fittings for the heater down below. Clutch and brake master cylinders. I still have to plumb them. I have to put some holes through the firewall, and I'll be mounting my pedals soon on the floor. I got adjustable pedals. This hole here is going to be for my wiring, and I did go through my wiring over here, so can't tell now, but I separated the bundle into a forward and aft. So some of those wires will go to the back of the car, some will go to the front of the car, and there'll be a fuse box mounted under the dash somewhere. Cleaned up my transaxle, ready to go. Got the correct bolts in for the motor plate, the adapter plate. Getting excited. Put that in. Another view from the back end. I had to buy a air conditioning crimp fitting. You can crank this down and make your own crimp fittings. It's not hard. It's a good unit, and I'm going to be putting these on foot pedals next. So, and I remotely mounted the reservoirs. I showed you that. Got to mount a condenser in front. Be putting a condenser in front. So I'll have the AC lines coming this way. They'll be coming up like this into the condenser. So everything's slow going, but it's good that way. Got to have a little Colorado Kool-Aid when you're working on the car, or mechanic's lube, whatever you want to call it. My last video I wore my American Airlines shirt, so today I'm wearing United. My friends were giving me some shit. But that's all I got for you today. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you got any good ideas or questions. As always, Curvemeister Klotz saying, keep the shiny side up and your nuts tight.